from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Nick Pivetta will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
This is on the ground over to first. Garvey gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Now at the plate, Jeff Bagwell. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race. First offering on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at time. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in, Junior Moore, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Just getting started here in Philly. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in off the plate. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. From the belt, kicks and deals. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it. And that retires the side. 1 left for the Cubs. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Les Moore is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Here now the 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Lenny Dykstra the next to bat. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back in standing. Hernandez stands at second with no outs. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Two balls and a strike to Dykstra.
Count 2-1.
And the changeup is way low that time.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting third, third baseman.
Digging in, Eddie Matthews. He's a long ball threat, of course. Currently number 4 in the National League home run race. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. None out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Up around the face. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. High fly ball out to deep right field. Junior looks up. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 39 on the season for him. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Batting fourth.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 9 homers and 30 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
3 runs already home here. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third. And it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. The 3-2 one more time. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And it's fouled away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Into the box now, Steve Garvey. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. Still 1-2. Shot down the first baseline, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Griffey. 2 gone. And in steps Scott Kingery. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set. Here it comes. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Kingery is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. The 1-1 home. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
At the plate, Mike Piazza entering play. He's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
At the plate, Mike Schmidt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. And he lays off for ball 1. Griffey at second. Piazza at first with no outs. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's spot shadow outfielder Odubel Herrera. One of the best first steps in the game, able to cover a ton of ground. Speed is definitely this guy's calling card, but do not sleep on the arm.
The pitcher, Les Moore, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Dykstra is there, 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Digging in, Cal Ripken. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Count still at 1-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled off. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Another full count pitch on its way. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line. Chasing after it is Herrera. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand a couple. Still down 3-0. stepping in, Jorge Alfaro, set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Junior will wait for this one. One down.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So digging in now, Nick Pivetta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
2-0 count. The pitch. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Now a soft liner to the right side. Foul. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it 3-0. Back to the top of the order now. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. 2-1 to Joe Morgan. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Hit in the air to center field. Dykstra patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So with 1 out for him here, this obviously a big game as you check out the standings on your screen, and you can see their lead is just 1 game entering play here today. Coming to the plate now, Jeff Bagwell. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Center fielder, number 4, Junior Moore.
Stepping up to the plate, Junior Moore. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. A ball and a strike now. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. The count now at 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding into the box, Lenny Dykstra. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score.
Lenny Dykstra.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Ruth is after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another chance, Eddie Matthews. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1-0 the count. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews. A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play. Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Three and 0 now. Steve Garvey would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now to the plate, Steve Garvey. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Hoskins, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Babe Ruth.
Here comes the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The next 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
The next Cub up, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And this is swung on and missed by Griffey as Junior's gone for the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Mike Piazza, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll start this one at 269. 35 homers and 91 runs batted in. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind at the count, 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Mike Schmidt is on deck. The 3-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. The 3-1 pitch, high in the air down the right field line. Pereira is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting.
Digging in, Mike Schmidt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way.
Nope, that's down.
And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Cubs strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in now, Odubel Herrera. He flew out in his last at bat.
Right fielder, Odubel Herrera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way to left center. Ruth on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here it comes. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Jorge Alfaro waits on deck. Phillies shortstop in front of the count, 3-1. The 3-1. There's ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at bat on its way. In there, now the throw.
Got him.
Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Griffey waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down quickly go the Phillies. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, less more, and they'll need him to get something going here.
More.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is high and outside for a ball.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Stepping into the box, Cal Ripken. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Joe Morgan. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
That ball's bad.
2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
This is pulled into right. Pereira is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Still down 3-0. Ronald Torreyes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 74, Ronald Torreyes.
In there for strike one, 0-1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Lenny Dykstra the next to bat. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Jim Palmer takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 22, Jim Palmer.
So coming to the plate, Jeff Bagwell. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 38th home run of the season for him. And the Cubs are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Center fielder.
Into the box, Junior Moore. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. The 2-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zipped right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll be back in standing up. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
Now batting, right fielder, Ken Griffey.
Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr., who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Count even now at 1-1. Working for the punch out and the offering. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cubs 1. So striding forward now, Eddie Matthews. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike two. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
1-1 the count now. Matthews gets his lead at first, nobody out. Favorable call in there for a strike. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
That'll bring up the 2-time All-Star MVP, Steve Garvey. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Again, another foul ball. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Popped him up. And no one will get this one. hit high and deep out there to left center field. Ruth going back at the track. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Fergie Jenkins is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
That's a ball.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Hit hard down the left field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number 1. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye level. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Scott Kingery is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Curveball just about brung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
So a full count now. Jorge Alfaro is on deck. Here comes the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Ready now, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Drilled down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. 1 run is scored. To second now, but he's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Nick Williams will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. On third, Alfaro at second with 1 away. Line toward the alley and left center, and that's in there, base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit. Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Left side, but well foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Lenny Dykstra, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. Set, and the 2-2 pitch. And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Adam Morgan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Adam Morgan.
So in now for Chicago, Mike Schmidt 0 for 2 on his line thus far. It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Ina Slaughter will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 0-1 pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. One out, nobody on. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Garvey has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 50, shortstop.
Stepping up now, Cal Ripken. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Bullet back up the middle. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Ron Guidry comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Eddie Matthews. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Eddie Matthews.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He swings and grounds it to short. Ripken has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
First baseman, number 6.
That'll bring up the 2-time All-Star MVP, Steve Garvey. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. Phillies down in order, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joe Morgan. He'll start us off in the 8th. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Jeff Bagwell.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0. Misses inside off the plate.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike 1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Chasing after it is Herrera. And he makes the catch in the corner. Digging in the switch hitter, Junior Moore. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. 3-0 pitch. He's in there for strike one.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Odubel Herrera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Misses for ball one.
2 strikes.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And in steps Scott Kingery. Fouled away. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.